Hi guys, it's Jones and welcome back to my channel. So, like I said in my last video, this month is September's Cookies and Crafts, and today we are going to be doing a craft. So, I thought it'd be a good idea to decorate my front door. Now, we only live in a two-bedroom apartment, so it's not a fancy big door, but I wanted to add something. As we live in the Caribbean now, it is very Americanized, and Halloween is a huge thing here. However, we don't really celebrate Halloween, so I don't really like the whole spooky decorations and cobwebs. It's just not my thing. So I thought I'd decorate instead with a cute little fall wreath, some corns, and some little jack-o'-lantern lights. And I thought that would just be perfect and that would be enough. So, firstly, I did like a little shopping spree and I went and I got myself some fake flowers. I got myself some rope, some fake corns, like plastic corns, some gorgeous little ribbon, and some paint. I don't actually think I used the paint for this video, but I'm sure it'll come in handy somewhere else. So I just want to show you everything I got first. We don't have a Dollar Tree here, unfortunately, so I did have to get these from like a local shop, which was rather pricey. So I really can't wait to visit America and spend a fortune in Dollar Tree. So, first things first, I went on ChatGPT, guys. This new app is amazing. And I just put a photo of my little pups in there and I asked them to help me turn it into a little Halloween wreath idea photo. And this is what I came back with, and I thought it was perfect. I'm just going to use this as a stencil to trace around so I can cut out a circle, and then I'm going to Mod Podge it onto the foam, and from that I am then going to end up painting on top of it. It was just easier rather than drawing a photo myself. In case you're wondering what my pups actually look like, I will attach a photo in the bottom right hand corner for you to see right now. So, this is Derpy Derek, the light brown one, and then our Sir Reginald, which we call Reggie. So Reggie is our adoptive pup that we've had for about 2.5 years now. His third birthday is on Friday, guys. He's turning 3 on Friday. And then Derek is we don't we foster him. He's not adopted. We helped the DOA rescue him from some abusers on the island we live on, and so we're just caring for him until he gets better. And yeah, so anyway, so I just went ahead and I Mod Podged this on, and I was going to use this to paint on top. And the reason I've used foam and not wood for this is because I was going to use the foam to stab the flowers into the side, so it would be less glue for me to use. Please don't be fooled. I did use hot glue to put these things in place once I decided where I wanted them, so nothing would move around. And this is how the center turned out. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to glue some ribbon on the back or some yarn, whatever you prefer. This just used an ugly piece of yarn because when I didn't want to actually see it. So the way I was hanging it, this was just going to be an invisible piece just as a hang from the hook. And then from there, you're going to cover the side of the foam in flowers so you don't see any foam at all. If you guys find this video inspiring and you want to do it with your own pets, please, please, please tag me in them, or even better, tag me in them on Reggie's Instagram account. That would be absolutely amazing. I'd love to repost them on there so all his doggy followers can see. So I will link Reggie's Instagram below. So if you want to follow them and follow for more pup dates, please feel free. And it was as simple as that. That's all I did for my little fall wreath, and I just made sure everything was in the place that I wanted them. From this, I then went on to just clean around my front door and just to dust off the cobwebs, ready to do our little decor. So, like I said before, we only live in a small two-bedroom apartment, so this is all we have to work with. It's nothing fancy. So we just went ahead first and we got our jack-o'-lantern lights and just wrapped them around our little front railing. You will see my helpers come in and go in trying to steal my resources. That is a common occurrence in this house. Once I cut my paper to size, I decided I didn't want it flat, so I did end up crunkling it up in my hand and then put it back down. And I actually loved how this turned out. I just thought it was so quirky and rustic, and it's exactly what I was picturing. I feel like I should also point out my nothing here is outdoor friendly. I am using paper for my table. The table is an indoor accent table that I got from a charity shop, and my lights, I'm pretty sure, aren't outdoor safe either. However, because we live on an apartment building, there is an opening, but the opening is so far away on the other side of the stairs, the rain can't actually reach our entry point, which is amazing because that means I can decorate my front door however I see fit, and the rain won't affect anything. So, once I've decorated the table and I've put my little jack-o'-lanterns lights out, I did go ahead and I grabbed the rope and I grabbed my fake corns. As you can see, there is a little bit of water on my paper already. That's just from where I've watered my plant. And then it was a little drizzle, but then my dogs came along and decided they wanted to lick the water and they spread it everywhere. But this is fine, it'll dry and then the paper will just go back to normal. So I'm not worried about that. So then I went ahead and I just tied the corns onto the rope. I was just gonna leave them like resting around, but as you can see, Derek was very interested and he kept trying to steal things. So I ended up having to like sellotape things down. And that's everything I did for this front door. Once I put my wreath on, it was complete. I also ended up decorating inside the house with just small little jack-o'-lantern lights that I found up the attic from last year. And I just put the rest of the flowers in some vases and wrap them in the same paper just to give that little static and bring fall inside. Obviously, we don't have anything like this in the Caribbean, it's just palm trees. So it's nice just to bring a bit of coziness from the UK over with me. And this is what our house looks like now. So I look forward to seeing your results and I hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys.